Well, as you know, 11 Alive is staying on top of those postal problems right here in Georgia. This is an issue that we have been investigating since early March after problems with staffing and transportation caused major mail delays linked to the new regional processing and distribution center in Palmetto. 11 Alive's Liza Lucas has been working the story for months now, and she's going through nearly 3,000 emails that we received. One customer brings us an update on efforts to locate his package, also missing at Palmetto.
This one package came in from Idaho at apparently the peak time just after the facility opened.
Crew Heimer is one of the countless wondering where did his package go. He was waiting on a shipment sent late February when it started looping around the country, right around the time the new Regional Processing and Distribution Center launched in Palmetto.
And it went back to Salt Lake City, and it came back to Atlanta, and it went back to Salt Lake City, and then it came back to Atlanta. Then it sort of seems to have disappeared.
So Heimer tested a solution offered by the postal system, requesting to intercept his package. When eligible shipments are not yet out for delivery or haven't been delivered, customers can request the destination post office hold the item or return it to sender. If a shipment is intercepted, Heimer agreed to pay a fee.
To work, the package has to be scanned.
Weeks later, we heard from Heimer again. The intercept process, he says, never worked, but
My package showed up 2 months after the last tracking on it.
battered and reboxed, the package was resent from the Mail Recovery Center. Basically, the Postal Service's lost and found. A note claiming the package was undeliverable as addressed, though Heimer says the original info is in fact correct.
Apparently, it got damaged in the processing. My guess is that you had some fine-tuning process on the new machines and it got busted up. Of course, it didn't help that it made 2 trips to Salt Lake City and back too.
He's among those who tell 11 Alive that some mail sent from as far back as February is starting to arrive as the Postal Service works to improve service from the Palmetto facility. Heimer admits he was surprised to see the package show up after so much time.
I didn't expect to see anything anytime. And so after 2 months, it showed up, which means there was a backlog and they're working on it.
In Chamblee, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.
You know, 11 Alive continues to track whether the service is improving here in Georgia. So let's take a look at the latest data from the USPS dashboard. The agency says nearly 64% of the first-class mail is arriving on time. So that's compared to a low 36% in mid-March, and more than 81% of the mail is taking an additional day to arrive.